Thank you so much to Aeou Jewelers for sponsoring a portion of today's video.
I'm Joey.
I'm Kate.
I'm Mooney.
And we're Mr. Kate. You all loved when we did DIY design hacks to make a kitchen, bathroom, and living room in our island home look expensive, but on a budget. And now we are applying that technique to our very own bedroom to look luxurious and cozy with loads of tips for you on how to make your own room look expensive without breaking the bank or your back. Easy and chic, my fave. Show you what I drew. This will be like a floral mural up here, and then we'll pull out one of the darker colors from like inside the flower and do that down here in like a molding piece, and maybe do like a small little lead shelf. What do you think?
Yeah.
You like it? I'm so excited. We are finally tackling our primary bedroom today. Why is it taking us this long? Well, we just have had lots to do, but yay to procrastination because we finally get to have a finished bedroom, and you guys are going to see us pull together this very just basic bedroom, very approachable. It's 12 by 14 square room, one wall of windows, nothing to write home about, and we're gonna make it look expensive with budget in mind with a bunch of tips for you guys. So let's do it. First step is freshening up the paint on the walls. The walls are just kind of like a yellowing, grody color of white, so a fresh coat of white everywhere is just going to make this space look brighter, look more expensive automatically, because it's just gonna look cleaner. I wanna kind of walk the line between a little crazy and cozy. I wanna ground us in some more earthy tones. Let's call it like the sunset colors of the rainbow. So for our headboard wall, we're going to do a beautiful floral mural up above on like the upper third of the wall, and then below it ground it in a beautiful earthy brownish tone. Wallpaper mural time. What's the difference between a mural and just a wallpaper? Well, a mural is a single photograph that you're putting on your wall in separate panels. Whereas a wallpaper has a repeat pattern, so you're basically just matching it up. It can go all the way around a room. A mural you just do on one wall. We haven't used a mural yet. We've only used the wallpaper, so this is exciting.
Woohoo! Peel and stick wallpaper is your decorating best friend. It's easy to install, it's affordable, it's removable, and it instantly transforms any space.
So the way that these murals work is it comes in a big roll, and you just find the break in the panel and cut out your panel pieces.
So installing peel and stick wallpaper or peel and stick mural is simple. Get the first piece level on your wall, and then each piece after that, you just line up the pattern and it continues down. With these murals, each panel is actually labeled, so you know exactly which panel goes in what order. You get this done in an afternoon, easy.
When we were designing these, we very specifically added a texture. You can see how we added this kind of canvas look. So you will hear me being a broken record in this video about texture and how much that adds to an expensive look, especially when you're going with like a more subtle kind of neutral tone on tone thing, as we're going with these sort of earthy sunset colors in here. Love this wallpaper on here. Now let's paint this bottom part. Cheers. Hey everybody. Okay, so I wanted to quickly tell you about our sponsor for this portion of today's video, Aeou Jewelers. It is the gifting time of the year. I used to make and design my own jewelry. I loved wearing chunky pieces, like changing it out every day. And now that I am a working mom, I love high quality basics, just like a set that I can wear every day, never take it off. Joey actually gifted this to me. This opportunity came up to work with Aeou Jewelers, and he knew that I was wanting a herringbone necklace, and it was just like too perfect. So yeah, I'm obsessed. This one is 10 karat gold. I can wear it with these kind of like higher necked pieces. I'm obsessed. It's so sparkly. It looks so good by itself. It looks so good layered. They are also a full service jeweler, so you can go a step further with the personalization. So for more holiday gift ideas from Aeou, visit aeou.com/KHolidayGiftGuide. Thank you so much, Joey, for this gorgeous necklace, and thank you so much, Aeou Jewelers, for sponsoring this portion of our video. And let's get back to decorating our bedroom. I love gold.
Ultimately, Kate and I decided on this driftwood color, but let's be honest, the opinion that matters is the boss. So let's see which color Moon picks.
Okay, I know which one I like. You tell me which one you like.
I like that
That's the one I like! Oh my gosh, okay, I'm telling you, we did not tell him to say that. He legit picked that one. He has great taste. We have the same taste. So I'm saying my taste is great. Yes, great taste all around. This is our family bedroom. We all share a bed. And everyone was like, oh, he needs his own room so he can like pick everything. Well, obviously he's helping us pick all of this. And he does have his own room because he has his own playroom. So if you haven't seen that video, go check it out because that is Moon's entire room to himself. So an expensive looking tip is contrast. It creates complexity, it creates layers. So we're playing with contrast on this wall. We love an accent wall of sorts, and so this is kind of like an accent wall on steroids. I'm gonna get crafty with clay again. Why again? Because if you missed it, last video we made this like amazing piece of clay artwork. We made the clay look like fabric. I think it turned out so cool. I love it. So go watch that video if you haven't seen it because I'm having a clay moment. It's continuing.
How about real reason?
Real reason I bought too much clay.
And we couldn't return it.
Joey! I'm gonna try something that I haven't tried since high school or haven't done since high school. So you guys have probably seen those, like the busts of a head. I'm gonna make some kind of semblance of like a face bust thing, but a vase. We could put like a little plant in there. We could put some flowers in there. Ooh. Actually, just kind of giving it like a general shape right now. The actual technique of making something look like a face is going inside and kind of punching out the features. So we have the great thing going for us is we're leaving the top of the head off anyways because we're gonna put flowers in it. Okay, so I'm kind of like bumping out what will be the chin from the inside. So kind of like pressing in there. Now see, I'm kind of carving in to create this nostril edge. So everything will be carved down and refined, but the really key part right now is getting these protruding shapes because without the protrusion, I can't then like whittle down. So now I'm just gonna build up this vase part. This clay will not be waterproof, so I'm gonna build in a nice sturdy surface to be able to put a glass in. So I will probably have the final step be painting it with like a nice matte white. Stay tuned.
We did the floral mural on a little less than the upper half of the wall, and then we're gonna do this shelf. It's kind of like a chair rail molding that's gonna go above the headboard. So we're just gonna nail that horizontal strip into place, nice and level with a nail gun.
Adding any kind of architectural interest to a room adds depth, adds texture, adds design sensibility, and it's just the cost of like some molding pieces of wood and some paint.
We have this sort of weird built-in dresser, and also above it, we've been just sort of like storing all of Moon's books. We're gonna celebrate this whole corner. We're gonna paint it a different color than the walls, and we're gonna also build a shelf above it so that we have like 2 levels of books. It'll become his little bookshelf. So basically I'm just gonna do an inner frame that I can attach to the wall, and then I'll just put some 1/4-inch plywood wrapped around it, and it'll look like a nice thick floating shelf.
Okay, I had to jump in here really quickly and just say thank you for downloading the app. If you have, what app, you may wonder? Well, we posted about it before, but it's our Aeou app we just released. It stands for Aesthetically You. Joey and I literally have been working over a year on developing this app, making it perfect. We're so proud of it. You can download it for free. And it's so cool because we took our What's My Aesthetic quiz and built the app around that idea that everyone deserves to celebrate their aesthetic and have like a creative toolkit at their fingertips. So you take the What's My Aesthetic quiz as soon as you get into the app, and then that refines down everything tailored to your specific tastes. The filters are all based off of like our years and years of editing photos and video, whether it be for interior design or style, and we've made them now like one-click filters. I'm so like, I use them all the time. So yeah, that's actually a little side note tip. You want to make your room look expensive in photos, use a good filter. It's free to download. It's available for iOS. We are hoping for Android soon. So thank you so much to everyone who's downloaded it. And if you haven't, you want to check it out, Aeou in the App Store. If you do use it, please tag me. I would love to see what you do. We've been posting a bunch of everyone's creative expressions because I'm so inspired by you guys. I'll just share with you guys what my aesthetic is. When I take the quiz lately, it's been eclectic, and Joey's is a little bit retro. So trying to combine those like earthy tones of the retro vibes, maybe some retro shapes with like my eclectic. That's the vibe. So here's what I'm dealing with. This is the adjacent room, Moon's playroom, which we painted this gorgeous green. So I went to the thrift store, quick stop off, ran in, grabbing some frames because I knew I wanted to do some kind of like asymmetry over the bed. Found this frame. And look at the matte color, okay? It is the exact green shade that is in the playroom right there. I did not think that green was gonna have any part in this makeover, nor necessarily black. I was thinking like shades of brown and taupe and whatever. I'm like, wait a minute, is this just like too good to be true? Do we need to have a little bit of green? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create some artwork for these frames. I also got this wood one, which I love this tone of wood. I love the matte, and I'm gonna do like a new painting or a little sketch or something for inside of this. I just want to make sure that I'm honoring Joey's desire to have some like grounding earthy tones in here. I also love that too. I've got this lampshade lamp combo. It's like this heavy marble base with then this like a very sculptural, funny mushroom looking lampshade. Yay thrift store finds, yay discovery, yay learning and designing as we go. So we have to remember that this is going in front of a wallpaper that is of a picture of something very specific. I think having some impressionist art is gonna look better than trying to do another object on top of an object.
I love Mama. Read a big app.
Well, I think that artwork's done.
That's done. You're such an artist. That Moon did that one over there.
That's the middle of the flower.
Yeah, I really like that. This is how we should always do art. That was so easy. Look how cool it's gonna look in the mat. Oh my gosh.
So curtains. Dress your windows. In this space, the ceilings are low, so we'll use some higher curtains to just help bring your eye up. And it's just another opportunity to bring in one of your color tones. In this case, we're bringing in this sort of earthy brown. All right, so we're gonna replace that light with the vintage light from the man cave. And then here, we're replacing that boob light. So if you live in a rental or like a quick flip house, chances are they've probably used the cheapest, most nondescript lighting possible. And so one of the easy upgrades you can make is to change out that lighting. It can be temporary. You can keep the original lights and put it back up if you think your landlord's gonna flip about that. And of course, if you don't know what you're doing, hire an electrician. Morning.
Morning, bro cuddle.
Today's the day, finishing the room.
Oh. Cheers. Yeah, we'll get our bedroom back. We've been sleeping in Joey's man cave on the floor. I love using rugs on carpeting. You can just treat as a floor, but you wanna make sure you use a nice thick rug so that it doesn't buckle. This is our Mr. Kate Luna rug. I love the kind of abstract organic shape to it. I love that it has some different tonal colors in it without being too loud. And of course, most importantly, it's super soft.
The hero in this room is definitely the Daphne upholstered bed. When we were designing this bed, we really wanted to make something that was super on trend and cozy and luxurious looking without being thousands of dollars. We painted the bookshelf. It's nice own color with the shelf above it, but we're gonna take it up one more notch and we're gonna do some DIY hand pulls on it. So basically we have these inch thick aluminum rods. These are for like fencing. We're gonna cut these down and then sand it to make it look
like a light grit sandpaper.
Like a matte finish. Got my piece of aluminum, hacksaw. I'm just using some all-purpose adhesive that is made to bond to different surfaces, so metal to wood.
See this gigantic mirror that Joey's putting up? $8 at the thrift store. I love that it has the black outer frame and then some wood detail in the middle, bringing in our earthy tones, bringing in that little accent of black. Ooh, she's heavy. It's a touch. Oh, love that. All right, so we're gonna do mismatched lamps in here. This style could also really go well with matching lamps, either on the bedside table or swing arm sconces. Because I'm going asymmetrical with the artwork above the bed, I wanna do asymmetrical lighting. So this type of lamp is really in right now, this kind of sculptural look. It's very postmodern. It incorporates some marble texture in here, which to me kind of lends itself to like the earthy things we have going on. But then this super quirky lampshade is just interesting. Some of you are gonna hate it, so argue away in the comments. Moving on to the bed. Have I been a broken record about linen bedding? Yes. It's comfortable, but it is effortlessly chic. So it allows you to have an elevated, expensive looking bed while also not having to stress over the crispness of things. And I also love the trend right now that's going on where you can mix your sheets. So I've got this oatmeal color as our base sheet. I've got this beautiful terracotta bringing in the earthy sunset colors that we have going on here. This is our top flat sheet. Oh, I love a stripe. This is our duvet cover with this kind of creamy background and a rust stripe. I think stripes are a great way to lend a little bit of like a masculine element. I might have too many pillows. Story of my life. This is actually an extra duvet cover I have. I love the look of like a quilt band down at the bottom of the bed. If you don't wanna get a quilt and you wanna just get an extra duvet cover, you can make it look like a quilt. So I folded this one just in like a band. Just take that edge here. I knew you were the kid for the job. Look at that. Okay, thank you. Perfect. Books are a huge part of our life here. They were up like jumbled on that shelf when it was just a single shelf, and then this basket was on the floor and just got completely, obviously, overloaded. So we're going to put the books up there, use it functionally, and then I'm gonna take some of these kind of cute, like neutral items to be some bookends on like one side and the other to just bring the palette, bring some more like elevated items over to the shelf and still have all the brightly colored kids books there. I love using air plants in bedrooms. You don't have to worry about the soil component, and I love how sculptural they are. They really have so much personality. So for this kind of quirky space we're going for, air plants are perfect. Coffee table books are one of those quintessential, like luxurious items in a living room. They can add levels to a nightstand, and what I love about them is they're so big, you can still use them as surface areas. Curtains, of course, bring so much luxury to a space. Mount them up high above your windows. I'm using blackout curtains in this room because we need them for Moon's naps. These curtains are a satiny fabric, have a little bit of sheen to them, which I like in contrast to the velvet of the headboard and the linen on the bed. Moon loves to do his own stunts on and around the bed, so hence the very soft poofs that also have handles for us to move them around.
I'm ready for nap time!
Okay, good.